When it comes to inventory in restaurants, there's multiple levels of what people would call inventory and different ways that every restaurant does it. When you have a point of sale system that you're looking at, you need to know that it's going to cover what your needs are for inventory. And through my years of experience, I look at inventory as 4 different ways that it's done. One of the most common ways with a point of sale is the lowest level, easiest on your labor inventory, which is just what have I sold, how much have I brought in for each item. Pretty much every point of sale system is going to do that for you, most of them anyway. The second level would be tracking your main items without having to put in a food cost or entering invoices, or if my 6-ounce chicken breasts are switched with a multi-pack of chicken breasts, and how do I have to enter that? Well, that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of manager time and a lot of ownership time to keep up with that. So the second level of inventory is just going to track your main items and what menu items they're in. So if I sell 6-ounce chicken breasts, how many dishes is that in, and how many of the 6-ounce chicken breasts are used in those dishes? That's very easy to set up, and it's also not labor intensive, but you can see a 1 to 2% increase in or decrease in your food costs to help your business without having to have a lot of labor. The third level of inventory is getting into just your main items and entering in, on a single store level, your purchases. So if I'm buying at those 6-ounce chicken breasts we talked about earlier, and they've gone up 30 cents a pound, I need to know that with my recipes. And how do I want to calculate that on usage? I already have 30 pounds of chicken breasts in stock. I ordered 50 pounds more. How is that going to affect my cost of my items as I go through that inventory? That is key, and a lot of people get into maybe the 25, 30 most expensive items, and they'll track that, and you can see probably a 3% decrease in your inventory costs that way. The fourth and highest level of inventory would be multi-store, and this is where you're tracking every single item. This is where you're knowing how much grease is used when you cook your fries. You know, how much blue cheese am I using with my chicken wings? That's very important if you're a multi-store chain, and if you plan on growing your stores from 1 or 2 or 3 that it is now to 6, 7, or 8 stores, you may want to know what inventory options are out there for your point of sale system.